In this lesson, let us see how to mark the places for the lesson climate of India. This lesson consists of the different seasons of India, the distribution of rainfall, natural vegetation, and wildlife. And the first one is direct of southwest monsoon wind. And the southwest monsoon wind comes from Indian Ocean and it strikes over the peninsular India and divides into two branches. And the first branch is Arabian Sea branch. It reaches the Malabar coast first, then Konkan coast, and here Aravalli range is here. So it goes parallel to Aravalli ranges. And the other branch blows through the Bay of Bengal branch. So this is the Bay of Bengal branch of southwest monsoon. So other branch enters the northeast India and the northern plains. Here the Purvanchal mountain ranges, the funnel shape of Purvanchal mountain ranges make these winds to change their direction, turn towards the west from east. So this is how to mark the direction of southwest monsoon wind. Number one, Arabian Sea branch and Bay of Bengal branch. And the second one is northeast monsoon wind. The northeast monsoon wind blows from high pressure landmass to the low pressure ocean. So it blows from the Indian landmass to the ocean. And it is a dry wind. It is the northeast monsoon wind blows from the Indian landmass and while crossing Bay of Bengal, it collects some moisture in Bay of Bengal and gives rainfall to the Coromandel coast. That is, coastal Kerala and coastal Tamil Nadu get rainfall from the northeast monsoon. So this is northeast monsoon number 2. Number 3, areas of heavy rainfall. Now we are going to mark the areas of heavy rain, the areas that receive more than 200 centimeters of rainfall, more than 200 centimeter of annual rainfall. The west coast of India receives more than 200 centimeter of rainfall, and also here, the northeastern parts, Meghalaya, Mausaindram is here, and this area also gets more than 200 centimeter of rainfall, but it is enough if you mark only the west coast. The west coast of India receives more than 200 centimeters of annual rainfall. This is question number 3. And next, areas of low rainfall, Thar Desert, and also this area, Karakoram, Ladakh and Saskar, this area, they receive very less rainfall of less than 100 centimeter, or even we can say less than 50 centimeter. Thar Desert and this area, they get less than 100 centimeters of rainfall. Areas of low rainfall. This is 4. Answer for the 4th question. Number 5, mountain forest. So mountain forest, this area, we have mountain forest, and also Himalayas extends from Jammu and Kashmir till here, Arunachal Pradesh here. So here also you can mark mountain forests. So this is mountain forest. So this is number 5. Then tropical evergreen forest. Actually, the areas that get more than 200 centimeters of rainfall, they have tropical evergreen forest. So the same west coast of India and here northeastern part. These areas, they have tropical evergreen forest. The areas that receive more than 200 centimeter of rainfall have tropical evergreen forest. This area. So this is question number 6. Tropical evergreen forest, and the west coast also has tropical evergreen forest. The Western Ghats have tropical evergreen forest. The western side of the western slopes of the Western Ghats. And next, mangrove forest or tidal forest. And Sundarbans is the largest mangrove forest of the world, which is in India and also in Bangladesh. This is tidal forest Sundarbans, and also mangrove forests are in Mahanadi Delta, Godavari Delta, and also in Kaveri Delta in Pichavaram. So in India, the tidal forests are mostly found in Ganga Brahmaputra Delta, Mahanadi Delta, Godavari Delta, and Kaveri Delta. These are the areas of mangrove forest or tidal forest. This is number 7. And the next one is Panna Biosphere Reserve. And this Panna is in Madhya Pradesh. And actually Panna is also famous or known for the diamond mines. The only diamond mine of India is in Panna in Madhya Pradesh. Panna Biosphere Reserve. So Panna Biosphere Reserve, you have to mark just from here and also this area and like this. The intersection of these 2 points, you have Panna. Yes, this is Panna Biosphere Reserve. In Madhya Pradesh. This is number 8. And the next one is Agastyamalai Biosphere Reserve. It is in the border of Kerala and Tamil Nadu in South India. Agastyamalai Biosphere Reserve. Here it is. This is number 9. Agastyamalai Biosphere Reserve. And the last one is Gulf of Mannar. This area is Gulf of Mannar. So this also comes under the UNESCO's Biosphere Reserve. And these are all the important places to be marked for the lesson Climate of India.